What is up, everybody? Mason here with Bow Choice TV, and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my snack sticks. It's just 5 simple ingredients, about 4 pounds of venison, and then about a pound worth of bacon, just to add in for a little bit of extra flavor and fat. And then I've got the LEM smoked collagen casing. It's going to be the 19 millimeter size. That's what works best with my meat stuffer. And then I've got some jalapeno seasoning from High Mountain Seasonings. And then I've got some Hickory smoked cheddar cheese. You can put whatever type of cheese you want in there, but this is my favorite, and I just picked it up in my local grocery store. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Something about that is just so satisfying to me. Alright, so now I have my venison and my bacon. They're all grinded up, and I'm just going to work on mixing it in. Now that is all good and mixed up. I didn't use quite all the seasoning. I don't want it to be too spicy for me, being up in the deer stand eating one of those and be crying from all the jalapeno juices and whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and cut up this cheese, and then we're going to go ahead and mix it in there. I want it probably about an 1/8 of an inch cube, something like that. Just kind of try to picture the casing, and then you don't want something that's just going to be too thick that's going to clog up the casing and whatnot. I'm just going to add this cheese in little by little until I get the right consistency. Now we have the right mix of venison, bacon, cheese, and seasoning. It's all grinded up and mixed up together. We're going to go ahead and put it in our meat stuffer. This is just the simple GameWinner Academy brand 5-pound stuffer. I feel like this works the best for me. On my grinder, it has stuffing capabilities, but I was blowing cases up and everything, getting a lot of big air bubbles in there, and I couldn't find a good smooth way to stuff these casings with. With this, it's hand crank, very controlled. It's what works best for me. So I'm going to go ahead and put the meat in here. Whenever you're putting the meat in here, you kind of want to compact it down, try to get those air bubbles out. This does have an air bleeder on top, but it's basically impossible to get all the air bubbles out. Looky there, filled to the brim. Perfect. Alright, slide that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and move this hand crank down, lock it into place. Good deal. Now with these casings, they can be a pretty tight fit at first. So you got a tied end on one, and this one should be the open end. Usually what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of slack, and then I'll just tear one end straight if possible to kind of try to get it fed on the end. Get it out, just kind of apply just a little bit of pressure, make sure that tube gets nice and filled up. Okay, we're getting pretty close to the end on this one. Got a lot of air built up towards the back end of this. So whenever you get to the end, you got a couple inches left, go ahead and back off on this. That'll kind of relieve some of that pressure of it coming out. I can feel this air bleeding out right here. So what I'll go ahead and do is pinch it off right there. Go ahead and pull this all the way out. And then hold it, give it a couple twists, just kind of capture that. And then just do an overhand knot again. There you go. We can trim this later, but I'd say that's probably about a pound worth right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the fridge just to keep it as cool as possible so we don't get a bunch of bacteria building up. Now that I've got that first link done, I'm just going to go ahead and keep repeating that same process until I'm out of meat. Shoo-wee, that's some yummy goodness right there. Smoke. Alright, she is a rocking and a rolling. Well, thank y'all so much for watching today. Hope you found this useful, and I hope you get to try it out and enjoy it. This is just what I think is the easiest way for me personally to make snack sticks. If y'all like what y'all saw today, make sure and hit the subscribe button and even like the video if you'd like to. Be on the lookout for future episodes, as we got a lot of good content coming for you this deer season.